I know we have a lot to talk about. It's been a minute. I deleted all the footage off of every SD card that I had so that I could feel free to start over. So we're starting over. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, and I'm here. I don't know if now is the time to talk about it. I just got my coffee and my new little coffee koozie. I got this off of Amazon. It's not, you can tell the difference between a high quality one and like a lower quality one. I'll say that much. But anyway, I have been wanting to vlog and to get back into this. I miss having like these creative outlets in my life. It makes me feel lost without them. It's been a long time. So I'm ready to get started again. But man, this is hard when you haven't picked up a camera in months. I think the last footage that I had before the 18 times that I tried to start again in the past couple of weeks was May. So the beginning of May. So it's hard. It's hard to get back here. But I have disappeared off of everyone's algorithm. So I feel like that this is the time for me to completely start over and just be the person that I am now. So my name is Angela, and I lost some weight. Actually, I lost 200 pounds, fell in love with running, and now I'm trying to live the healthiest life I possibly can. Now, am I running? No. Am I living the healthiest life I possibly can? No. I am still being a mom. I'm still doing all of those things. I'm just living that 40-something-year-old life now. And, you know, life is crazy. Life is hard. Life is fun. But life is a lot of different things all rolled into one. As we all know. But, yeah, it's just been a crazy like couple of months from May to now. We've gone through a lot of life changes. We have gone from having like I don't know how to say it, like my mom just can't live alone anymore, and so we've been dealing with that. She's been in and out of the hospital. She's so much better now. It's been a long process. She's been stubborn. She hasn't wanted to. For about a month and a half, it was just constant pushback on anything that we were trying to do. That's how we've gone through the biggest life change now. I think things have settled down. Things are better. Health-wise, she's better. I think we're a little bit more settled now, but we're still dealing with like the ramifications of the quickness of how everything had to happen. So there are a lot of things that have changed. There are a lot of things that are still the same. It's the same story, different verse kind of type thing. I'm just giving y'all all of the cliches and all of those things right now. But it's a Monday. It's 8:30 and I have to go to work soon. So I wanted to go ahead and start this because here, it's not the starting, it's the finishing of these vlogs. And I really want to get something out. So we are going to start off simple. It's gonna be a day in my life. Now you've already kind of missed like half of my day because I've gotten up and I've had to make breakfast and I've had to drop the kid off at school and I had to go run some little random errands. But starting right here, right now at 8:28, this is gonna be a day in my life. So I'm not going to work today because we don't have to. But I do have to work at the running store today. So I'll do that. And we'll take it from there. So welcome to a day in the life of Angie, the 44-year-old lady that you care absolutely nothing about, but I hope that I won my way into your heart. Anyway, so I have about an hour before I have to go to work, so I'm going to enjoy that because I've actually had a really crappy weekend, but it's okay. It's all uphill from here. I'm gonna leave my water bottle in the car. Let's go. 2 days at the running store. It's either extremely busy or extremely slow. Last Thursday, extremely slow. Last Friday, extremely busy. So here we go. It is Monday, so there are always more things to do at the store. A lot of people do tend to return stuff on Mondays. So we'll see what it's going to be like. My go-to shoe for work are Ariels. I could never ever run in a Brooks Ariel, but they are good for standing around all day. Anyway, I feel like I've lived a whole morning already because I've had other work to do. But I'm gonna bring my iPad and add PTA stuff. Now we're gonna go to work. 9:30. It's almost time to be there, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff together. Alright, I almost forgot. I'm not doing well. I'm not having a very good day today, and I forgot about the vlogging, but here I am. Just got off work at the running store probably about an hour ago, and here I am waiting for school pickup. There's nothing I hate more than having to do school pickup. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of this. Like, well, I didn't do school pickup really a lot last year. I was just always at the school. But the days when I'm not at school or when I don't have anything to do, this is torturous. The line is a lot. Anyway, so I did have a good day at the running store. We were steady, not busy, but enough to keep it interesting, but I didn't get to do anything extra. So here I am. So here I am. I'm waiting in the line, and I am reading the last one at the wedding. I don't know if you can see that. Recommended to me last week at book club, which I am in a book club, but we don't really ever talk about books. It's just like chatty hour, and we say like 2 or 3 things about the book, and then we start doing other things. So anyway, it's a good way to expand my reading. So someone recommended this. I'm kind of slumping. I've been reading, but I haven't been reading as much as what I normally read. So I don't know. It's not that I have books that I could read. I'm just not excited about reading any books. And I've read some pretty decent books, but nothing's been wowing me this year. Obviously, I have a lot of other things going on in the back of my head. So, like, I'm not really thinking about it. Man, I wish that I could go back to a more relaxed time in life. Even the things that have happened to me between 2:30 and 3:30 are just insane. And, you know, this is how it always happens. The days that I think that I'm going to have, like, a normal day and, like, things are going to be okay, then it's not. So right now, I'm just, like, in a very overwhelmed state. And this is usually why my vlogs end up ending. But here I am. I'm being very, very real with you. I picked up the camera, and here I am. I'm going to be struggling with a lot of things today because I need to be cooking dinner. I need to work out. I haven't been very consistent with working out. I worked out 1 day last week. And then the week before that, I didn't work out at all. So I just need to get back to something. I just don't feel like motivated to do anything. And I just need to regain that sense of consistency and motivation and all that. Okay, the line is moving. Okay, I don't know what the situation is like, but I'm trying not to be conspicuous and record at the same time. I'm trying to be inconspicuous and record at the same time. I can talk. Anyway, so it took everything out of me to get out of the house. So I think right now I just need to build some consistency. So I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna set the goal here to walk or run a mile every day this week. So I can just get back into like the scheme of life because that's where I'm lacking right now. So I don't know what happened to me. I used to be like a person that really made people go out and chase their dreams, and now I'm like a shell of myself. And I'm not saying like I don't need to be like the person that's gonna get you going, but like sometimes I wonder like what the hell happened. Like I guess life happened, but at the same time, where did I lose myself in all of this? So even this time last year, I was going through like a really, really hard year. And like when the year was over, I was so glad to have made it. But I think that was like the decline for me. Anyway, so right now I'm gonna set some short-term goals and see if I can hit those. I mean, my mind immediately was like, I need to say that I'm going to commit to running or walking a mile every day for 30 days. But I think right now that's too long-term for me because right now I'm literally living like a day-by-day situation. So me saying that I'm going to get out and walk a mile every day this week, Monday to Sunday. Walk or run. I don't want to diminish myself here. I think that's just a healthy way to start. So, day one. Okay, I'm in a literal chokehold over Love Island. I don't know why. I've never watched Love Island before until this year, and it just had me all up in a chokehold. So tonight is the reunion, so I am going to sit here and watch every single bit of it before it gets ruined for me. So far, so good. I think I'm like 45 minutes in. 30 minutes, 38, 40 minutes in. It's not disappointing me yet, but this is all I've been doing. I cooked, and now here we are. Love Island. So that'll be all for right now. I really only wanted this vlog to go for one day, but it's gonna go into two. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. So I'm trying to live the best possible life I possibly can this morning. So this morning I got up and I was already up, so I went ahead and went to the gym, and I just did like not like a serious workout, just a walk because I was up for that. But today I have a PTA meeting, and am I ready for said PTA meeting? No, there's not an agenda. I don't have dates. I don't have any of this stuff done, and I'm just trying to get that done now. And obviously I'm at work today, so I have a lot of other things going on, and I am trying to see I ordered this Switch game. I ordered 2 Switch games. There's a game that comes out tomorrow. It's called The Story of Seasons, and I've been looking forward to it, so I went ahead and ordered it. But then there's another game called Discounty. I'm into the cozy games, okay? I love cozy games because they fill me, like other games fill me with like such anxiety, like playing Donkey Kong or and whatever is like a lot for me. And when I get to the games, then I just kind of want to have a good time. But games are expensive, and yeah, I can't be paying like hundreds of dollars for Nintendo Switch games, and I have like other responsibilities in life. So I did cancel one of my games. It's cheaper to buy it digitally than it is to buy it physically, so that's like a whole other thing. Digital game cards is just stupid. Anyway, I'll show you. And also, I just bought another game of the Tiny Bookshop or something like that. So that's like 3 games within like 3 weeks, and that's a lot. Anyway, so I should be working on my PTA agenda right now, but I keep getting sidetracked. So here we go. Trying to get all of this done. I got sidetracked because I needed to look up when Teacher Appreciation Week was. May 4th through May 8th. So I need to get back to doing my agenda because I do have that meeting tonight. I really hope that somebody steps up and really wants to help out with PTA this year, because I have a lot of other things going on and I don't really have time to devote to it. And then I have realized that the past couple of years, because I have been carrying a majority of the load, PTA has become part of my personality, which is great, but like I don't want it to be part of my personality. I just want it to be like something that I do. So this year I'm kind of hoping to take a step back from it and just like be able to enjoy all the events. But it doesn't look like that's going to be happening, because here we are doing all of the things. Okay, I'm sorry if you can hear my air conditioning. Whew. I got off work. I did a lot of computer work, so that's not very exciting for anyone to watch. But yeah, it's been a day. Like I said, anytime that I feel like I'm gonna have a normal day, something is always gonna pop off around this time where I'm not able to continue. But here I am. I'm trekking through. I'm keeping it real. We had a pretty decent day at work, and now I'm just ready to move forward onto like PTA mode. Why is everybody driving so slow? What is happening? Oh my gosh. Yeah, everybody is driving like super slow. But anyway, so now it's 2 o'clock. I will not sit in the school car line today. I just can't. I can't do it. So I have some PTA stuff that I'm gonna go do at the school until the kids get out, so I don't have to worry about sitting in the car line. And then I do have my PTA meeting tonight. So unfortunately, I can't record anything that's about to happen probably from now until after my PTA meeting. But that's what I'm doing. I'm doing like full PTA mode. While I was at work, I was audio booking the last one at the wedding. I forget who it's by. I think I told you about it yesterday, how it was recommended to me at book club. I'm almost done. I think I have, like, I'm on the last chapter of it. Or the last, like, part. I think it's like 4 parts or something, and I'm on the last part. I hope that I haven't gotten to the part where the twist is. I think I'm like something like 85% into it. But so far, I'm not hating it. Like, I am very interested to see what's going to happen. I'm not that, like, zoned in on it where I think I know what's going to happen. I kind of already knew. I wasn't surprised at some of the stuff that was already revealed. So, I got that. But, like, really, what I want to do is go home and just be left unbothered. I have a lot of those days where I just want to be left unbothered because so many bad things are just falling down at the same time. Does anybody else ever relate to me? I understand that this is also not like a motivational, make me feel good type of vlog, but I just wanted to like show you the diary of the unlucky girl. Also, this is just going to be the chatty part of it. Who was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty? I think everybody who is ever into books is watching that. Anyone that's a 20-something, obviously I'm a 40-something, but I read the book, so I'm watching it. There's so much internet outrage over Conrad versus Jeremiah and all this, and I'm like, if we've read the books, then we kind of already know what's going to happen, and if they do take a drastic turn from the books, then that completely like really changes the story. So I just don't expect that to happen. But all these people that are up in arms over Jeremiah is just like, it's weird to me. Like, I think they made the character of Jeremiah, I guess maybe seeing him on screen acting that way is different than reading it in the books. But like, Jeremiah was like the dud in my opinion. Now, I do think that the guy that they have playing Conrad, they could have got like a better looking Conrad, because that's just not who I thought would play Conrad. The dude that plays Jeremiah is very like spot on. Belly, yes, of course Belly is going to make us upset, and she's going to make like weird decisions, because I mean, us women, when we get in love or sniff out the love or whatever, then we like lose our minds. And I think that that's just like a rite of passage of being a woman, is that you have to make like incredibly weird and like crazy decisions when it comes to a boy/man. So the people that are like up in arms on the internet about it, it's funny to me. It's comical, but I'm loving it, and I'm glad that Amazon is not stretching the show out to be like multiple seasons. I'm glad that, you know, there are 3 books, 3 seasons. That's all we need, and I love it. But that being said, I haven't watched any episodes in like 3 weeks because watching the episodes is kind of like slow. So I want to be able to like binge them. And I know that it's not the end, but it's a holiday weekend this weekend. So I want to be able to like do all of my fun, cozy hobbies. And F1 is coming back. Totally forgot about that. So I want to be able to do like all the things that I want to do this weekend and like not feel bad about it. So I'm super excited about watching that, playing my Switch games, not really having to worry about work, and just being awesome. That's what the vibe is for the weekend, you know. And of course, you know, I have to do like the mom things and whatever, but mostly it's going to be about me, because I just really need something to be about me just right now. That's it. Anyway, almost to school. Hello, can you hear me? What side are we at? All right, so it is the next day. I didn't update you after my PTA meeting because I was just so glad that it was gone. And then today I was going to finish off this video. I was going to give you a good strong 3 days of my life. But today absolutely sucked. But because I already made the commitment to at least do a mile every single day, here I am. I don't want to do a mile. I've had a really shitty day. But we're going to do it. And I'm going to thank everyone who's watching, and I'm going to thank the video for holding me accountable for this, because otherwise I wouldn't do it. I really do. I really hope that I could put the unlucky girl thing, string to rest today, but I couldn't. Uh, so let's just hope that tomorrow will be better. That's all I can do. But I did do my walk, and I went longer than just a mile. So I'll take it for what it is. That's a victory. You have to celebrate the things, the small things along the way. Now I need to go run some errands while my kid is at dance. So I finished my book. What book was I reading? The last one, At the Wedding. It was okay. It was a good fictional story. I don't really know if I would put it as a thriller type thing. Like, there were some thrilling moments, but as far as the who done it and why and all that stuff, I don't know. I could care less about it. Like, one of the characters was just so horrible that you just didn't care. Like, you didn't want, like, you just didn't care. I was about to say you didn't want anything good to happen to him, and of course, I mean, it's a thriller, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, I just gave 0 F's about it. The book was good. If I am rating it from a thriller standpoint, then I'm gonna give it like a 3. But like, as a fictional story, it was a 4. So I'll take that. So now I need to be looking for my next read. I'm gonna go to the bank right now. I'm starting to fall back into like horrible habits of like wanting to emotionally eat, and that was like me like 14 years ago, like me. And that's just not, oh, that lady was my chemistry teacher in high school. She's moving around pretty good. Anyway, so like when things are going like really bad, and then when it just starts to like spiral, then like I really want to like not emotionally eat, but just like not eat well. So I'm trying to like keep my shit together. Like, I would really love to eat Taco Bell right now, but I shouldn't do that, and I'm gonna drive right by a Taco Bell, but I'm not gonna eat it. That's all so that's gonna be a win for me. So along with all of the bad things that happen, some good things that happen to me, and I need to ride that wave instead of riding the wave of nothing good happening. Anyway, I may cut all of that out and go on about my business, but I just wanted to update you. Alright, so yesterday we went to hell very quickly. So I was trying to run some errands last night, and I did that, but I mean, every time. I don't know. Yesterday was just a really bad day. I'm glad that it's over. Hopefully nothing pops off today. But today I'm having a me day. I'm gonna take it slow. I've already done like a lot of things. The cleaning lady was supposed to come today, and I just told her not to come because I just didn't want to be bothered with having to leave the house and do all that. So that means that I need to clean the house myself. But I'm just very, very happy to be having a minute to myself without anybody asking me anything. I'm incredibly stressed and all of those things, but I'm still here. I'm surviving. That's all I can ask for. I did finish my book yesterday. I think I told you all that. I did, at the right moment, get a book from Libby, Watermoon. So it is something that I've wanted to read. Read that. I'll also have Sounds Like Love. That could be cute. I only have it for 5 more days. I've been averaging like 7 days to read a book, and I haven't really read that much. But since we're here and it's almost the end of the month, let me tell you the books that I read in August. Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. This wasn't my favorite book, but it wasn't like the worst book. I like books that are like set in a setting that I know. This was set in Houston, so I did like that much. It was different than any other Ali Hazelwood book. But I enjoyed the characters, and I didn't mind the like actual love story. People said that it was based off physical connection and you know, and then that grew into other stuff. I mean, sometimes if that happens, that's real life. Not everybody builds like an emotional connection before they start dating and falling in love. Okay, so I don't know why people were so bothered about that, but I think that's like a way for people to read smutty books and then not like feel bad about it because they're like, oh, but they had this emotional connection and they were having sex. Or can I say that on YouTube? Yeah, they built an emotional connection and then they started hooking up, and so like that makes them feel better about it. But hey, you know, that's that's life. So I did like that book. It was not my favorite book, but I didn't hate it either. A lot of the books that I have been reading, I haven't been like wowed by them. They've either been just like mid and whatever. I did read This Book Will Bury Me by Ashley Winstead. Ashley Winstead's not for me. I tried her previous book in my Dreams I Hold a Knife or whatever, and I was so looking forward to that, and that book fell flat for me. I gave this book like 2.5 stars. This Book Will Bury Me. I don't know. It's just, I don't, I don't think her writing style is for me. I don't want to sit here and bash the book or whatever, but the writing style is just not for me. And, you know, if you're into thrillers, you know, then this might be a book for you. I'm not sure. Then I read my first Ellen Hildebrand book on a whim. I don't know, because I just felt like I needed something light and airy, and Nantucket just seemed like it was going to do it for me. And that was The Rumor. Very mid book. I didn't. It was interesting. Like, I did want to know what was happening, like, from a fiction standpoint. And these type of books usually don't interest me, but I think that right now this is like the phase that I'm in. So it's like regular life stuff, and you know, it's kind of like watching a reality TV show. And I didn't hate it, so it was 3.5 stars. So yeah, it was basically about like rumors floating around this Nantucket town, how like rumors start and how they develop into certain things, and like what's true and what's not true. And it was just very interesting to see that weave through. I don't know. It was a nice character study if you really think about it. I also read Percy Jackson and The Lightning Thief. I have no idea. This has been. I bought all the books when they were on sale, and this is just something that was in the back of my head that I wanted to read. And also, I'm trying to find books for my kid to read. And I actually really enjoyed Percy Jackson. I gave it a 4. I think that it was a good start to a series. So like seeing as though that they have so many books, I feel like that this is going to be very entertaining, and I could see why the kids love it. I mean, I partially loved it as an adult, so I'm excited to see where the story goes. And I like how it was mixed in with like the Greek gods and all of that. Like, you have to, like, I think that this is a good way to teach kids about, you know, all of that stuff, like the ancient Greeks and all that, because I don't know. It's not something that was like really focused on when I was younger, but like this is like a cute, fun way for them to learn about it and have like action and adventure and all that. And I think that it is a show, so um, I might watch that. And then yesterday I told you I finished the last one at the wedding, and I already kind of told you how I thought about that. So I mean, it was a good book. It was not a, a thrilling book to me, but as a fictional story, I thought it was good. So yeah. So I didn't really read that much this month, but you know, I read enough. I was about to speak about Atmosphere. Atmosphere uh, was Atmosphere the book about being in Houston and not in love? Yeah, I think I got that mixed up. Reading two books too close together. Atmosphere was about Houston, and I really love that, and I love all things space. And I mean, did I give it 5 stars? I gave it 4.5 stars. So I mean, it was a really good book by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So sorry, I completely messed that up, but yeah. So those are the books that I read in August, and right now I'm gonna start Watermoon. I think. Not even sure what Watermoon is about. I'm just one of those people that, you know, somebody recommends a book and then I put it on a list and I'm like, okay, I'll get to it. I'm not really tied to a genre. You know, I just like to read. So that's where I'm at. And I bought Watermoon a long time ago on sale on the Kindle. And so now I got the audiobook from the library, so that'll be great. So I'm really just excited to be having like some moments to myself and just like breathing. So I think that this might be the end of the vlog. I've continued this on for like way too long, and I'm just very excited to have some time to myself to do whatever, even though, you know, I got a lot accomplished this morning, but I still need to clean up the house. So, yeah, so if you're still here and you might need to hear you are enough, you are good enough, and just keep that in your mind no matter what else anything is happening. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.